It was an honest relationship, meaning he would always, whatever needed to be said to me, he would say to me. If it, I wouldn't say tough love, but I would say if I was feeling sorry for myself, he would tell me that. He wouldn't let things go just for the sake of letting them go. He was always affectionate, kissing on the cheek and all that stuff growing up. When we left or whatever, it was just something that we did. And it was embarrassing for me when I was in high school around friends, but then I got through that. It was something I took pride in. The older I got, I looked forward to the kiss on the cheek when I was leaving, and I love yous. He lost his dad when he was 12, so it blew me away why he was such a good dad. Athletics was always important, growing up in our family. He thought that athletics prepared you for, not people, but he thinks athletics was a good thing to prepare you for life, because it prepares you for ups and downs, the wins, the losses, and how to handle tough things. I always share the one, I still share it with the team, when I was in Marshall University as a freshman, and I thought I should have been playing, and I was complaining to him on the phone. It was the old, back in the day where you had the community phone in the dorm and at the end of the hallway, and you had to wait your turn, and so I talked to him on those Sundays, and one of the lessons was, again, about feeling sorry for myself, and I thought I should play, and he was basically telling me, hey, the coach is going to play the best guys. You think he's going to not play the best guys so he has the opportunity to lose? So he goes, he said, your coach knows a little bit more about it. And I said, well, you're not down here, you don't understand. And I'll never forget it. When I said, you don't understand, he said, yeah, I don't understand. And he hung up on me. And I always say that because that seems like cold. But we never finished a phone call where we didn't say, I love you. And when I look back at it, he couldn't have said, I love you any more than hanging up on me. Right before he passed away, one of the things he said, and I share this with the team all the time, was I asked him what did he want from me. He took himself off dialysis, so he knew he was going to be gone in 5 days. And he just kept saying, be a good guy, be a good guy, be a good guy to your players, and be a good person to them. And I would say, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I want to be. I don't want to be a bad guy to him. And I said, what do you mean by being a good guy? And he said, well, people never forget how you make them feel when you walk into a room. And I've never heard anybody else say that. And his point behind saying that is that we all know the guy that kind of complains about everything, and when they walk in a room, people try to avoid him, or the guy that makes it always about them and is selfish, and people don't like being around. But when somebody walks in a room and people's faces light up, those are the guys. He said that's the good guy. I enjoy talking about it, as I talked to you before we started doing this. After 2 years after he passed, I couldn't say anything when I started talking to him because he meant so much to me. It was so emotional, and it was hard. And I've gotten through that. But I think for me, talking about him is, I'm proud about him. Like I said, at my eulogy, man, I can't wait to see him in heaven. And it stinks until then, but I'm going to try to honor him as I go through it. I miss him miserably. I lost him 5 years ago, and I think about him every day, and I really hear all of his messages that he taught me. I just wish I was listening a little bit more when he was alive.